Descended from the ancient and vast Turkish Empire, the Uighur people settled into northwest China around the 9th century. From there, they controlled trade along the historic Silk Road for hundreds of years. The Silk Road was actually more than 8,000 miles of trails over some of the highest and most desolate places on Earth, connecting the Eastern and Western worlds. Goods such as silk, spices, gems, ivory, gold, and gunpowder were transported, traded, and sometimes stolen on the Silk Road. The Uighur city of Kashgar thrived in its location along the road and became a rich blending of religions and cultures from the Orient, Europe, and Central Asia. In modern times, communist Chinese persecution has forced the Uyghurs from their homeland in China. As a result, the 7.5 million Uyghurs alive today are divided between northwest China and the Central Asian countries of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan. The cultural diversity of the Uyghurs can be seen in the facial features of the people, style of dress, and even in their love of music, art, dance, and song. The name Uighur means people of the home, and they are warm and hospitable hosts who love to entertain their guests with good food and conversation. Uyghurs were exposed early on to many religions, including Christianity and Buddhism. However, Islam has been the dominant religion among the Uyghurs since the 10th century, and today most are Sunni Muslims. Prayers are offered daily at thousands of mosques across Central Asia and China. In the late 1800s, the Swedish Missionary Society brought the first organized evangelization efforts to the Uyghurs. It is believed by some that the labor of the Swedes at that time was significant in bringing the largest group of Muslims up to that point in history to Jesus Christ. Over 300 believers came to the Lord, mostly in and around the city of Kashgar. Today, a few other Christian organizations have again tried to make inroads into this Islamic people group, and it's exciting to see how God is opening up Uyghur hearts. Churches are being planted among Uyghurs living in Central Asia, and now these new Christians are beginning to catch the vision of taking the gospel to their brothers and sisters living in China. To do this, a complete version of the Bible in the Uyghur language is desperately needed. Please pray for the Uyghurs. Pray for completion of the entire Bible in the Uyghur language. Pray for Uyghur men to become mature, responsible Christian leaders and develop their own vision for reaching their people. Pray for the spread of the gospel to Xinjiang province in China. Pray against the stronghold of the fear of man that keeps many Uyghur